What's going on, guys? Welcome back. My voice is a little bit shot today, so I do apologize if I sound a bit creepy or weird. I'm not going to let that deter me though. Today we are on our way to SRSpeedworx to go and find out just how much power the Street Beast is making now that we've got the JB4 fitted. Just before we get there though, I just briefly want to chat about some of the mods that I'm planning for the car. Maybe you guys can give me a heads up over here for those of you who have modded your S3s. The three mods I'm considering are a decatted downpipe, an uprated air intake, and an uprated intercooler. Now, the decatted downpipe will obviously help exhaust gases flow a lot more freely, alleviate some back pressure on the turbo, should help the turbo spool up faster, so it should improve responsiveness, and it just sounds awesome. The second one is the uprated air intake. Definitely going to need that if I want to flow
3 kilometers and take the exit on the left.
Well, thank you. So I'm definitely going to need that uprated air intake if I want to flow more air and run more boost in future. At the moment, the current airbox seems to be doing okay. I can't decide if I want to go with a closed intake or an open intake. I quite like the VWR 600, which has this nice OEM neat look and feel to it. But I also like the open style intakes, just because they are so much more audible and it just sounds awesome. I mean. And then the third mod is the uprated intercooler. It does get quite hot out here, but we are moving into the colder months, or the colder period of the year, so it's probably not that critical right now. Also, I'm not doing a hell of a lot of back-to-back runs, heat soaking the turbo and the car, so perhaps it's not that critical at this stage. So maybe you guys can give me a bit of a heads up there which way you guys decided to go. I'll appreciate it. But I think for now though, let's get to the dyno so we can put the Street Beast on there and find out just how much power she's making. Alright, what's going on, guys? So just got to the dyno. The car's been cooling down for about 10 or 15 minutes now. I'm just going to give it a couple more minutes until the oil temperature reaches about 80 degrees or so. Then I'm going to put it on the dyno. Now, for the purpose of today's exercise, I'm going to run the car in stock mode first to get a baseline feel of what's happening with the car. Then I'm going to run it in map 2 just to see what sort of power gains map 2 gives. And then I'm going to run it in map 2 with an Octane booster to see how well the car adapts, and also to see how well this Octane booster product actually works. Now, the product that I'm using today is OB1. Just a disclaimer, I haven't been paid to try out this product or to say awesome things about it, but everyone's been raving about how awesome this product is, so I thought I want to try it out for myself and actually see how well the car performs with it. So just to show you, that's what the product looks like. 5-liter can mixed into about 20 liters of fuel should give you an octane rating of about 102 plus. So yeah, I think let's go check it out and see. I'm quite excited to see what it's going to do on the dyno. So guys, I just briefly want to summarize my thoughts on the results of the JB4 and the OB1 on the dyno today. Now the JB4, I'm still super impressed with it. Running map 2 on pump fuel, the car gains just under 35 wheel kilowatts and about 55 Newton meters of torque, which I think is damn impressive. Those results, I'm quite happy with those results. The OB1, we didn't give the ECU nearly enough time to adapt. Basically just poured the OB1 in, gave the car one run on the dyno to try and help the ECU to adapt, and then we did the actual run. So the peak only showed a gain of 5 wheel kilowatts over the pump fuel. However, throughout the rev range, the gain was roughly 10 to 12 wheel kilowatts. Now I just want to show you guys the graph to show you what it is that I'm talking about. So if you look at the graph, you can see on average the torque gained was roughly about 20 Newton meters on average, and throughout the rev range here we gained about on average 10 to 12 wheel kilowatts. Now even though the peak is only 5 wheel kilowatts over pump fuel peak, I don't really think that that's truly representative of what the OB1 can do, simply because that peak is occurring in the area here where the ECU is still trying to adapt, and that's quite evident in the spikiness over here, both on the power and on the torque curve as well. So I'm pretty confident that if we had given the ECU enough time to adapt, we probably would have seen an average gain of 10 to 15 wheel kilowatts throughout the rev range. Now quite a few guys have reported gains of about 14 wheel kilowatts up to 21 wheel kilowatts on just OB1, and I'm sure that might have been the case in this case had we given the ECU enough time to adapt. Anyway, I'm still quite impressed with the OB1. Definitely will be using it again in future. I can actually feel the smoothness and the increase in power and responsiveness, so I'm very happy with it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please do smack that like button, and please do consider subscribing if you are enjoying the content. Any questions, comments or suggestions, leave them in the comment section below. Until next time guys.